Woohoo! Welcome in, everyone.
Oh, we're here. This is so exciting.
We're here. This is way exciting. Hello, everyone. Hi, Yuko. I see that you're out there. Hello,
And we've got
Tisha.
Patty and Yvonne and Tina.
Oh, fun. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Leanne.
It
Oh my
is
gosh, this
so
is so
fun to see
wonderful.
everybody
Hi,
here.
Kim. This is wonderful. Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. We're Jana Eubank and Becki Adams. I'm like, which way do I point? We are so excited that you're here to celebrate the launch or the official announcement or live of our Let's Gather and Glue group. And we're here to tell you all about it today. But first, we just have to say thank you. Right, Becki?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. We've been texting and talking and just so excited about the response. You
Yeah.
guys have been amazing.
This has been such a fun week. Like we thought, oh, we'll just get it out. And it's just been nonstop love and comments and sweetness from all our good friends out there. And seriously, you've made our day. You've made our week. We're just so excited that you're excited. And just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. We are thrilled. And I hope you are too. Like we have lots of fun things planned down the road. So thank you. So a quick note, we have right now we are streaming to 3 different platforms, and so I don't know which one you're on. It's fine for now. Like we got Becki's going, we should have mine going. I hope it's going. And then we have our Let's Gather and Glue YouTube channel going as well, which is great. It's brand new, so go and follow us over there if you want to see future streams from us. Right now we're just kind of streaming to all the things until we get the word out, but thank you. We're so excited. So yeah, it's a little tricky to find. It doesn't show up as a search on YouTube yet because it's so new. In fact, this is our first video, so woohoo, thanks for being
Yes.
here. But if you just put in the search bar at Let's Gather and Glue, you have to put the let's, so at Let's Gather and Glue, then it will show up. But we'd love if you would subscribe over there just because YouTube will go, oh, this is an actual channel.
Yes. People want to see this.
Yes, for sure. So this is super fun. Well, we're excited. Thank you for all the hellos. I'm seeing more and more pop in. This is great. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Amy. Oh, this is so fun. Hello, Curly Q Scrapper. So, we are going to start off by introducing ourselves. And I want to have Becki start. But first, I want to say a few things about Becki.
Oh,
I am
Jana.
no, I'm so excited to work with Becki, and you guys would be too. You know how amazing she is. I'm gonna get teary-eyed.
I was gonna say, I know where this is headed, and I'm not sure to do
I
it.
know. I'm just like Becki and I. We sorry, I didn't want to get emotional, but I just am sorry. Becki and I have just we were trying to talk like, do we even know when we first met? Like, I don't even know. Do you?
I know when we first met in person, but
Yeah.
when we first met out in the scrapbooking world, I don't remember, Jana. I
Yeah.
really don't.
And I feel that way, honestly, about a lot of you in the comments. I'm like, I feel like we've just all been in this community for years and years and years. And, you kind of weave in and out of crossing paths with each other on teams or on message boards, or on groups or in classes, right? We've had so many classes with all of you fun people in the past. And so it's just so much fun and such an honor to be a part of this wonderful community. And so I'm just thrilled to work with Becki, and as I'm sure you can guess. So I'm going to have her start out just by telling a little bit about her, and then we'll just take turns, right? So ask us
Yep.
questions if you want. This is really fun.
Yes, let us know. We can see all your comments, no matter which channel you're where you're watching us from.
Yes.
So holler in the comments if if you have a question or you'd like to chat about something. So if we haven't met before, I am Becki Adams. My husband Justin and I live in Southeast Idaho. So Jana and I are actually only about 2 hours away from each other.
Yeah.
So we are not as good about getting together as we should be, but we're working on that. We're working on that. But my husband Justin and I have 3 kids. Our daughter Kaylee lives here at home with us. She will graduate in the spring with her teaching certificate. Our son Cole is 24. He moved out Almost a year ago. It was on Valentine's Day last year. That he's nice and close by, and then our sweet little guy, um, Austin. We lost Austin in 2018, but he is still very loved and very much a part of our family. So I'm guessing that most of us have crossed paths here in the scrapbooking world at some point or another. I've had taught lots of classes and been to some in-person events, and I can say that it truly, like, memory keeping, photos, documenting, that's that's who I am. That's what I love to do, and I there's nothing that I love more than sharing that with you guys and connecting with all of you and making so many new friends. So if you don't know, if I'm not here in my office, which I am most of the time, this is where you'll find me. But on those times that I'm not here in my office, you can find me. I love to go to thrift stores and estate sales and um, find really cool pieces to share in my home. Um, I love to read. Are there any readers out here? Um, I love to read. So I often have an audiobook going when I'm working here in my office, and then I read at night before I go to sleep. Um, anyway, so I think that's about it for me. If you have any questions, let me know. We will definitely both be you'll be learning more about both of us, I guess is what I'm trying to say, as we move further into this adventure together. So
Yes, for sure.
I am so excited for you guys to hear and meet Jana if you haven't already before. She is amazing and one of my dearest friends. I am grateful every single day that we had the chance to meet in person and that we get to go on this fun adventure together.
Yes, for sure. Oh, Becki, you're so sweet. I feel the same way. I've admired Becki's style for years, not only just who she is as a crafter, but who she is as a person. As I'm sure you all can tell through her work, she just pours her heart into her designs. They're so beautiful, so detailed, so approachable, so clean and beautiful. I love it. And so it's just I feel like giddy. Well, a little about me. Um, I've I've been scrapbooking. I think both of us have been scrapbooking for over 20 years. My parents actually own a printing business, and I grew up like playing with paper all the time, like grabbing all the colored sheets off of the counter. I'm sure my parents and the workers love that, right? But making little books, making little crafts with them, and honestly, like the first time I was introduced through scrapbooking though was from my mom went to a CM home party, and then around the corner from us, we had the Burnson family. And if you know Lisa Burnson, she started creating Keepsakes magazine. Well, because her in laws were in our neighborhood, they knew we owned a printing business and they were trying to get this magazine off the ground. And they asked my dad, will you please put this magazine on your counter? We're trying to sell issues of it. And, I saw that issue and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. So it was love at first sight. And then just, I feel like I've been scrapbooking ever since in some form or another, uh, and just love the industry. I live in Bountiful, Utah. I'm married. I have 4 kids. All of them are grown, and I have one left at home just because she's trying to save money to afford an apartment. It's crazy these days. So she's just hanging out at home. That's wonderful. But all of our kids live close by. I have 3 animals. I have a dog and 2 cats. They're my little scrappy buddies. And yeah, I'm so in love with this community. I'm in love with the manufacturers. I'm in love with all of you. Just there's so much inspiration and love. And, I used to travel to HSN with Lisa back, later we kind of reconnected. And one of the things the HSN people would always say is how much they love the crafters. They're like, you guys are so nice to each other. Any other day that we have people on like cooking shows or other things, like they're really catty about grabbing things from each other, but crafters are nice. Like they share the displays, they help each other set up. And I'm just so proud of this hobby and so proud of who all of you are because and I'll just end with this. Like last year I lost my dad, and I'm going to get teary-eyed again probably, but yes, I have family there that supported me, but they were all dealing with their own emotions too. And you guys as crafters, you guys sent me cards, you sent me messages, you guys are the people that helped me through it. And I just want to thank you for that, for your love. So sorry. I
Oh,
didn't mean
this
to
is
get
one of the
emotional,
times where it's not that fun to be apart, Jana, because I just want to give you a hug.
Anyway, for years, right, Becki, we've kind of been chatting off and on like we should do something really fun for our community. Like we didn't quite know what, right? But
Yes,
it's like we need some fun. We need somewhere fun to go.
yes, somewhere fun to go, something where we can bring our people together. And it actually, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, like, where did Let's Gather and Glue come from? So I want to talk you through and tell you a little bit about that story. So Jana actually was able to come to my house in a few weeks ago, and we spent the day. We were scrapbooking. Well, we didn't do a lot of scrapbooking. We were not that good at scrapbooking that day, but we did a lot of chatting, and we're like, you know what? We kind of feel like it's time. Like we could do something. And so when Jana left, we talked, and we're like, let's set up a time. Let's set up a time where we can get on the phone and we can make this happen, like kind of think about what you want to do. And anyway, so we did that, and we had a phone call. I don't know, Jana, do you remember, a week or so later, maybe?
I think you're right.
Yeah, about a week later, and we talked about several possibilities that we could do, and having a crop where people can come together and use what they have and just create is really what we want. And that's where Gather and Glue started. So, or Let's Gather and Glue, excuse me. We love to gather our supplies. I don't know about you, but Jenna and I have talked a few times. We both have some supplies. Let's just say that. Yeah.
I'm as people who've been around scrapbooking for a while, like you guys, right? You might have a collection, a little
A
bit
little
of a
bit,
collection.
a little bit, a little bit. And we were like, we want people to document their memories, use what they have, and come together as a community. And those are our three main goals, is what we hope comes out of this adventure. So we are here to share some inspiration with you, to encourage you to chat. And sometimes, you're sitting in your creative space and you're not sure how you want something to come together or exactly what you want to work on. And that's where we're hoping we can come in and help you out. And then, of course, like, we're all friends here. We want to be friends and with all of you.
Yes, for sure. I've been telling my husband this community, like we're paper preppers.
We
You know,
are.
if Armageddon came, we could band together and we have stashes that we're good. We're good. But the
Yeah.
thing about what we also want to reiterate about our stashes, because Becki and I are the same, we not only love what we own, we also love what's out there. Like the collection doesn't stop. Let's just put it that way.
No.
We love what's happening out there. We want to continue to support it. We also want to use the things we love that are in our collections as well. And so that's kind of where everything was born. So, Becki mentioned gathering our memories, gathering together as people, gathering our supplies. Let's talk a little bit about the glue part, Becki.
Yes, absolutely. I was just scrolling through the comments here for a second, Jana, and one thing that's sticking out that's making me so happy is people saying, "Hey, can you join me? Like, let's do this together." Anyway,
That's
I love
right.
that. And I love
Yeah.
that your family lovingly calls your scrap room a store. Um,
I love that. Yes.
yes.
I have a sister-in-law who's she's written a book. She's a TED Talk person, and she always talks about, this is the part of the glue name that I love as well. She always talks about that women are the glue. I know we also have men crafters, so I'm not leaving you out. But she talks about how we are the glue in this community. All of you are the glue, not only to our community, but to your families, to your legacy. She said something in the past where, a lot of times as a person, we feel like the little things we do are so insignificant. And she says, and she reminds us, like, you know what, those little things that we do are the glue that holds us together. And that's how I feel about all of you. The way
Yes.
you reached out, the way you support one another, all those sweet messages this week, right, Becki?
Oh my gosh, they have been never ending. I show Justin and my mom on my phone. I'm like, look at this. Look how excited everybody is. And look how sweet everybody is being. And it's so fun to share our excitement for this with you guys.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit more about, because this week we've had kind of two announcements, right? We've had Let's Gather and Glue, but we've also talked about the crops. So Let's Gather and Glue, as hopefully many of you have found, but there might be people that doesn't know this, is we've created a Facebook group that is called Let's Gather and Glue. Don't forget the let's. And so come and join us there. We're going to be posting challenges and tidbits and just lots of fun things. Just, it's a place, it's a gathering place. And so if you haven't joined us on the Facebook group, be sure to do that. But also, we want you to know you don't have to be in the Facebook group, right? We're going to be here on YouTube. We also have a website that you can find us, which is letsgatherandglue.com. So if you want to join us there, we'll be posting any event that we do there. But in the Facebook group, we have a monthly challenge. We're having conversation. In fact, today, hang in on the stream because we are going to give a spot away to our event. But also, you can also win a spot to the online crop by participating in this challenge. And Becki, remind us of the details of the challenge.
Yes. So, one thing I wanted to say, I just put the link to our website in the comments. So, if you would like to find that, you can. And our challenge is posted in the Facebook group. And we really just want to celebrate with you guys. So, we would love to have you create a layout, a mini album, whatever you would like. That is just celebration. Christmas, I'm saying Christmas because we obviously just had Christmas, New Year's, any sort of celebration. If you would like to, if you're on Facebook and you would like to upload your layout there, we would love to have that. There's an album set up in the Facebook group. And I believe, Jana, I don't have the date right in front of me. Let me see if I can. I believe that the last day to enter the challenge is the 25th of January.
Yeah,
That's a Sunday.
yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Yep.
That's what's coming to my mind as well. I don't have a calendar in front of me.
Yeah. It's the 25th. And there's an album in there where you can upload your challenge entries. And then on the 26th, we will hop into the Facebook group and announce the winner of that challenge. And that winner will win a spot to our Creative Kickstart crop on the 31st. But one more thing I did want to say about the challenge, if you're not on Facebook and you would still like to participate, we would love to have you. All you need to do is take a quick photo of your project with your phone. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. And just send that into support at letsgatherandglue.com.
Yes. I'm going to put that on the screen really quickly if I can get there fast enough.
So,
So
you want me to
yes,
add it to the comments?
yes, add it to the comments. So
Okay.
yeah, so if you have any questions, Becki, we need to post that challenge on our blog. I just thought of that, so I'm going to do that. Writing myself a note right now. So so if you don't want to participate in Facebook, because I know some people don't, and I think that's totally fine, but we don't want you to feel left out. So definitely add your submissions through support at Let's Gather and Glue. And in fact, our event that we're going to tell you more about, you don't need to be on Facebook to do that either. We've set it up in a way that you're allowed to do that. So any questions so far? I'm not seeing any.
I was going to say, I'm not seeing any right off the bat here either.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. If something comes to mind, just pop it in the chat, and we'll try to see that, or we'll go back through and try to notice those as well.
Yep.
So, all right. So Becki, let's talk about that.
So on January 31st, we are going to be hosting our first crop, the Creative Kickstart Virtual Crop. It is going to be here on YouTube. You can find all the information on our website that is pinned in the top comment here. If you're anyway, it's pinned on the top comments. And we are going to have the best time together. Jana and I have been working behind the scenes on the schedule and what we want to bring to you guys. So we will have, excuse me, on Friday night, the 30th, we will have a kickoff for the crop, where we'll just come together. We'll go over the schedule, answer questions, just have a lot of fun together getting ready for the crop. The crop will take place here on the Let's Gather and Glue YouTube channel. It will be private, so you sign up through our website, and then on our website, everything is scheduled, and there will be links, and that's where you'll find everything is on our website. And we have the most awesome website and beautiful classroom platform. So it looks like there's a question. I have never joined a virtual crop before. How does it work? Are we in a Zoom call? That's an excellent question, Rachel. It is not, Zoom isn't the platform that we use. It will work much like what we're doing here, where we will be live on YouTube. There will be a link posted in the private classroom on our website. And Jana was just sharing the schedule. So
yeah, we'll go back to that in a second.
Yeah, we'll go back to the schedule. So the kickoff party, Jana, what else am I missing?
So we will, okay, this question kind of goes along with it, so I'm going to read it too. She says, how far out will you post for the supplies? I am mostly stash busting, but if I have the same items you're using, I'd prefer to work along with it. Okay, so when you purchase the crop, you will be sent a link to the Facebook group, and you'll also be sent a link to the platform where all the information is posted. And that's just on the Let's Gather and Glue website. So if you don't want to participate on Facebook, you're going to get all the same information in that platform. So right now, as you log into that platform, it's just all the welcome information that's going to give you the lay of the land, how it works. In fact, there's step 1 through 7, start here, go here. This is what's going to happen. But we're going to post right now. We're just finishing up all our samples, getting the PDF together. And so that is going to be posted in the group on January 23rd. That's a Friday, January 23rd. And that's going to give you more details. The whole entire PDF download will be available. That's going to give you details about what challenges we're going to do. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when we go through the events. But that's where we're going to give you a list of supplies. So, Becki, we don't need specific collections.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. We will tell you what we're using, but you can use whatever you want in your stash. And I know that's what I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to be looking through the products that I have and saying, oh my goodness, I haven't used this yet. This is what I want to create with.
Yeah. So for example, I have a get in shape challenge. So of course, you'll need whatever shape tool you have, whether that's a template, punches, dies, a die cutting machine. We're just going to focus on shapes. Anyway, so that's going to come with the PDF. At that same time, so for right now, we have just the welcome section in there. but that same date, January 23rd, a whole other section is going to open up with all that information. And that's going to include all of the links, the private YouTube links to go over to each of those. Now, the links aren't going to be live or clickable until Friday, the 30th, because if you set up a stream too far in advance, it always has issues for some reason. So we always just set up those streams the day before. And so you'll be ready to come to the party. Just go into either the platform or the Facebook group. You'll find those links and it will take you over to YouTube. So, or you can watch right in the box on the platform, but you can, if you watch on YouTube, it's much bigger on your screen, which is great. So to pretend there, it's really fun because there's all the chat like we have today, right?
If you click over to YouTube, you can chat and chat with everybody, chat with us.
And you don't have to chat. If you just want to lurk and listen, that's great too. But in order to chat, you do have to have a YouTube account. You don't have to have a YouTube channel, just a YouTube account if you want to participate in the chat.
Yep.
So let's switch. Let's see if was there any other questions? Let's see. How far out? I'm not seeing another one. Oh, here's one. Tracy has a question. She's asking, is there a limit to how many entries? No. You can enter each challenge as many times as you like. So on Facebook, we will have a gallery set up an album set up for each one where you can submit. But if you're not on Facebook, you can just email it to us. If you don't want it posted, just, you send us that email. If you don't want your family online, those kinds of things, you want to be part of the draw for the prizes, but you don't want your picture posted or your layout posted, just let us know. But in the email, and there's going to be instructions for all this in the platform, in the Facebook group. But as far as sending it to support at Let's Gather and Glue, but you can just let us know your name and your contact details, and if you win, we'll let you know. So let's go through the schedule because I think that will kind of naturally answer some of those questions as well. So let's pop over to that screen. Okay, so like Becki mentioned, go ahead.
And this schedule is posted on our website.
Yep.
So if you want to look at it in more detail, you can find it there. As I mentioned, we're going to have the kickoff party on Friday night at 6 p.m. All of the times listed on the schedule are Mountain Time. Jana and I are both in Mountain Time, so we're just trying to keep it a little simple and doing Mountain Time. And so we'll have our little kickoff party the night before. And then Saturday, we start things off at 9:30. Both Jana and I will be here and we'll go over, the schedule of events, answer any questions that you might have, and just kind of get the day started. Yeah. So Jana, do you want to tell a little bit about your Get in Shape challenge?
Yeah, before we jump to that, I also want to mention, we really wanted these to be more than just here's a challenge, have fun. We wanted them to be a little more in depth. We wanted them to inspire you. We wanted them to help you get the ball rolling or thinking of your supplies in new ways, because that's what happens, right? We have our things around us and we look at them and the same thoughts or the same patterns of creating happen. And so what's fun about these communities is that we can all, spark new ideas for the things that we look at every day. So these challenges are going to be more like mini workshops where we're going to demonstrate and show you multiple ways to use these challenges as jumping off points to look at your supplies in ways that you may not have thought of or that you may have forgotten. Maybe you've heard of some of the techniques, but you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that, or I haven't done that forever. I want to try that.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So at the kickoff party, we're also doing a little mini challenge. So try not to miss that. Which I should say, you don't have to be present. If you're busy that day, it's all going to be online. It's all going to be recorded. So you can still come back to it. You can still participate and join in by entering the challenges. And you can enter them as many times as you'd like. And we're going to give you about till February, I think it's 24th or 5th, to do your submissions. So if one just really sparks you, just make as many as you want with that challenge.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so at the kickoff party, we're going to have a mini workshop that's kind of a help you to plan and make goals in your scrapbooking, just kind of to kickstart you in 2026. So I want to mention that. And then at my Get in Shape challenge, no exercise needed. Should I wear like my little 80s headband and wristlets that day?
We could. We could.
It's going to be all about shapes. I have tons of ideas on how to take a basic shape, whether it's a circle, a square, a diamond, a hexagon, and use that as a design tool. And we're going to show you lots of ways to do that. Becki, what about your warm and cozy challenge?
Before we jump into that, I see a question here, Jana. Let me pop it up here.
Hi, Anna.
How long will the kickoff party night be? And honest, I was gonna say we haven't gotten that far, to be totally honest. My guess would be hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think that's about right too.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Okay, and then for my warm and cozy challenge, you guys, I'm so excited about both of my challenges. So excited. I've got one of them mostly done. The other one I'm still working on. But the warm and cozy challenge is, for most of us, it's winter time, it's cold outside, and we want to come in and cozy up in our scrapbooking rooms and create something that's fun and warm and cozy. So we'll be talking a little bit about stitching and maybe some paper piecing. Anyway, all things cozy about scrapbooking. And then from 12 to 1, we'll have a quick lunch break. Or excuse me, no, 1 to 2. Sorry. 1 to 2, we'll have a quick lunch break where, that'll give us some time to kind of regroup, set up for our second challenges, get a quick bite to eat. You guys can do the same. And then we will jump into the wintry mix challenge. And that one's Jana's.
Yes. So for the wintry mix challenge, no winter photos needed. You can if you want. But one of my favorite things is to just, kind of dissect a inspiration thing. And so we're going to use the season of winter and all the elements of winter to inspire design challenges. So we'll talk about some icy feeling elements you can add, or maybe it's cold metals, like things that you would see in winter, and lots of ideas for this. So where it can be any photo you want, and I'm going to show you several examples of how to incorporate those. And a lot of times, when you're designing something or when you're looking at a set of supplies, sometimes it helps to have an inspiration idea like that to just spark an idea for, I haven't done that technique for a while. And so that's what we're going to talk about, is how you can select an inspiration item or theme or I don't know, thing, and use that to just get your creative juices flowing in a new way.
Yeah, so I know Jana's got some fun techniques up her sleeve in that one, for that one. And then 3:30 to 5 is my year in review challenge. And I don't know about you, but January is kind of a reset month for a lot of us, and a time where we look back on the previous year and all the fun things that have happened. And I love to do a lot of, or I guess not a lot of, but I love to do year in review layouts. And so we're going to go through that. I'm going to go through how, I choose my photos, and we're going to put together a double page layout of a year in review. And you are not tied to a total, like a year. I've done projects before where it's like my husband and I recently just celebrated our 25th anniversary. And so I went back and selected a lot of photos of us over the years. You could do like birthdays, several birthdays. Anyway, we're going to talk all about that in that challenge, but I'm super excited to do a double page layout with you for that challenge.
Yeah,
And
and you mentioned did you say that already? That those kinds of layouts are good for documenting a span of time even. Like there's so many ways you can approach that challenge. I love that.
Yes. After that, we'll have a quick dinner break so that we can kind of reset, get set up, because at 6 p.m., Jana and I will be creating together.
Woo! Be kind of like our finale party.
Yes.
Where we're all together again.
Yes.
Yes. So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So we have a set of sketches that we've created exclusively for this challenge or this section. There's 6 total, I believe. Wait, 5 or 6 total. There's a double pager, so I might be thinking 6. Yeah, 1 double pager and 4 single pagers. And so for all of these challenges, I forgot to mention this, we're going to create a layout ahead of time that will be in the PDF with full step-by-step instructions with cutting sizes and stuff like that. And then during the live stream, we're just going to create, on the fly. And I'm sure we'll have some sort of plan, of course, because we're demonstrating something. But that one will be the video. So it'll be fun because you'll have 2 inspiration pieces from each of us for each of those challenges. And so we will do that also for the sketch challenge, but then we'll be creating with the same sketch during that live. Also, Becky's going to add in a special twist of hers to that section as well. Do you want to talk about that?
Let's save that for a surprise.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That will be a surprise. I love it. Oh, you're just a little teaser.
I feel like we need some surprises.
Okay. There's our surprise. All right. So any questions about the schedule? Now, like I mentioned, you will have up to, I think it's February 20. I know it's the 24th or 25th. I should have written it down. Did I write it down? I probably did. Yes, February 25th, Wednesday, February 25th, to submit your challenges. And then on Thursday, February 26th, at 6 p.m., we're going to do a winners live stream. I saw earlier that Debbie was asking, how are you going to pick the winners for these challenges? So we're just going to do it randomly. I think that's the most fair way. As whoever submits something, we'll just put all the names in a bowl and each challenge will win a prize.
Yep.
So we'll announce that at the live stream on Thursday, February 26th.
Yes. There are a couple of questions here, Jana. Someone asked about time zones. Everything is in Mountain Time.
Yes.
And the other question is, can you join? Can Canadians join too?
Oh,
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. If you have any trouble with checkout or anything, just send us an email. But yes, this is open to anyone and everyone.
Yes. And as for our prizes, there's going to be like digital options. So if shipping's an issue and what is it when when you have to pay for things to come in your country, like there's going to be a digital option. So,
yeah.
All right. I see a question here from Leanne. So your sketches will include cutting sizes and directions. I often find I have to guess when it's a sketch. Yes, they'll have photo sizes, and yeah, I can put in. I haven't finished that section in the PDF. I can add in some sizes for you. That's a good request. We can accommodate that. Writing a note.
For sure. Yes, Jana and we have notes like everywhere.
So right sizes for layers on sketches. You got it, Leanne. Any other questions from you guys?
Just going to scroll back here and see if we've missed anything. I think I love seeing where everyone is from. I know someone asked the question, where is everybody from? And it's so fun to see.
That is fun.
See where everyone is from. Okay, measurements are always good. Okay, yep, we can do that.
Perfect. Yeah, that's easy. We can definitely do that.
Okay.
Okay, so speaking of our giving away our, I'm just watching we do have a question. Patty, hi Patty. Question, I love your logos. Any plans for merch? Love it.
Love it.
Stay tuned. All right, scrap with Penny. Penny, All these
Hi,
people we
Jenny.
know. Yes. How often do you plan to do the crops? Oh, great question. Go ahead, Becki.
That is a great question. Right now, we have a few more dates in mind. I think 3 or 4 for 2026 that we will be announcing in the future. But right now, about quarterly is what we're thinking.
Yes. Yeah. We have some existing commitments on our schedules, so we're going to fit them in honestly as often as we can cuz we're
Yep.
excited about it too. But yeah, this first year it's we have existing things, so of course we need to plan around those. Let's see, Sarah's asking, is the link to join in the chat? The
I
link,
will add it right now.
yes, perfect. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Okay, I'm just checking for questions. Are you planning other crops? Says Kim. Kim, do you mean like an in-person crop as opposed to a virtual crop? I'm assuming that's what you are asking. And yeah, I mean, there's no plan for one this year just because, like I mentioned, we have existing commitments. And we'll announce those too, like as we're able, and then you can come join us at those events. Becki, you're doing one in Omaha in March, right?
Yes, yes. In the 1st of March, I am traveling to Omaha for the first time to do an event with my friend Andrea Lake and Lindsay Wall that I'm super, super excited about. So, yes, we do have some existing commitments, but we've got some dates in mind, friends, that we
Yes.
will tell you about as soon as we can.
Yes, and those are on our calendar. We've made those blocked off, so they're coming. We have at least 3 or 4 others for the rest of the year. So Blessed by His Design is asking, how will the winter challenge work for those in summery places? So yes, I you do not have to have winter photos. It's not going to feel wintry. Like we're just going to use them as inspiration points, and without me giving too much away, an example would be like, okay, there's white snow outside, right? So maybe I'm going to do white mixed media or like sprinkles or something to remind me of white snow. So it doesn't have to be a snowy layout or a snowy feeling layout. It's just using it as an inspiration piece. So I have lots of ideas for that to help get you started, and I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
And one thing we should probably mention, Jana, is to enter the challenge, you don't have to create exactly what we're creating.
Oh no, not at all. You can,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to use what we're using. You can use it as an with whatever you have. That's the best part, right? Is we have awesome collections of things. You have everything you need. I guarantee you. In your room already, you have everything you need. Now, will you maybe see something that you don't like? Maybe you've never tried metal dies, and maybe I'm going to use a metal die. I don't know. And you go, you know what? I watched her do that. Maybe that's something I'm interested in. I tried that with, a template that I have, but maybe in the future, I really love that technique. Maybe I'll try a metal die and adventure into that. So we hope it inspires you to not only use what you have, but sometimes discover new things.
Yep. And if you get started working on a project and you're working along with us and having fun and creating, and your project looks totally different from what we're working on, no problem.
Yep. You
It's
go
not
saying, we don't have to do challenges, right? We can just watch and have fun. Yeah.
absolutely.
Definitely. Debbie is saying, does it need to be a scrapbook layout to enter? No, I
Nope.
don't know. Becki and I love scrapbooking and mini albums. That's what we will focus on just because that's what we're naturally drawn to. But I also love tags, 3D projects, card making, junk journaling, traveler's notebooks, pocket scrapbooking. So, whatever way you create, use those challenges to inspire you.
Yep.
Okay, just seeing if we have anything else. Okay,
Uh,
so again, yeah, I don't see anything else. Just lots of love mwah, mwah, to all of
yes.
you. Let's see, are they're just layouts or they're going to be other things like cards and albums? So you can create whatever you want. We will mostly focus on layouts and
Yep.
albums, probably layouts because that's just what we love.
Yep. Probably layouts. I don't know. I might throw in a mini album here or there, but we'll see.
Yeah. yeah, you'll have to let us know of your interest. All these cute people. I love you all. Okay, so yes, you'll have till February 20. Where's my date? February 25th to enter. And then the winner's live stream will be like this, where Becki and I meet together. We'll probably highlight a few layouts just for fun, just to show some unique things that we saw. And then we'll announce our winners. And then speaking of winners, we have a giveaway to do today.
We need a winner today, Jana.
Yes, we do. So we have on the screen, anyone who's made a comment today as we've been talking is going to be featured here. So if you haven't yet made a comment and you would like to be entered in the giveaway, is for a spot in the upcoming crop, the Creative Kickstart crop on January 31st. I can't talk. I've been talking too much. So you want to pop in a comment now. You haven't made a comment, but you'd like to be entered for into this giveaway. We'll give you a few minutes to do that. I'm just glancing over the.
I was going to say, I see one more question.
Okay, Jana. Pop that up while we're waiting.
And this is just, we talked about this a little bit, but these are online crops we're going to do roughly quarterly. For 2026, we're working around our other commitments and doing them as often as we can. So we have a few dates in mind for the rest of 2026 that we will be letting you know when those are as soon as we can.
Perfect. Okay, giving people just a minute more. Yay, so glad you heard of us. Welcome, H Scrappy. We love making new friends. Welcome, welcome. So yes, again, come join the group on the Facebook, on Facebook. When you purchase the Creative Kickstart group, you will also get an invitation to a private group just for that crop. So that be sure to watch for that, but you do not have to participate on Facebook if you do not want to. Oh, thank you, Adele. She says, I love your creative brains. This sounds so fun. Can't wait to join. Thank you, Adele. All right. Okay, I think we've done some time to let people get their comments in. So I'm going to go ahead and do the spinner here. And the winner, there is a little pop at the end with confetti, so I don't want to scare you. But here we go. If your sound's up loud, you might want to turn it down a little. Woohoo! Congratulations. Janine, wonderful. So if you've already purchased the crop, I'm not sure if you have, we can either refund you your fee or we can give you a spot in a future crop. But go ahead and please email me at jana@letsgatherandglue.com and we'll get you set up. Congratulations, Janine.
That was so fun.
All right.
I love seeing everybody's comments popping up there. That's so fun.
Super fun. Okay, so I think we've addressed everything. This is kind of your last chance to ask us any other questions.
We are so excited again, friends. Like, really, every time Jana and I text and talk, we're so grateful and so excited for all of your love and support. This has been so much fun, and we are so grateful for every single one of you.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. You've made this so much fun, and it makes me excited just for what's ahead. Like, I'm like, week 1 was awesome.
Like, week 1 was amazing. Like, we are just getting started here and already having the best time.
Yeah. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your excitement and your interest, and just, I don't know, we're just happy to have something fun, and we hope you are too. And thanks for being here. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions. How about you, Becki? Sorry, sorry for the pauses. I'm just like reading.
I know. I'm scrolling too to make sure that we're not missing anything. The only one I'm seeing is Raimi. Hi, Raimi is just asking if we will have merch. As of right now, no, but we're not going to say no. How's that?
Yeah, I'm not going to say no because, like, my husband, he's so cute. My husband loves snowboarding and he does all these little snowboarding groups. And every year he makes merch for his friends. Like he has it all produced. So we have all these contacts to do it. He's like, you have to do it. You have to do it. And I'm just like, whoa there, pump the brakes, you
Yeah,
know?
hold on. Hold on. We just got the website up.
Yeah, like it's week 1. So it's not out of the question and we'll just address it as we move forward. But yeah, I think that would be fun. I'm glad you like the logo. We like it too.
Yeah.
Everyone,
So
oh Gloria, we need merch.
you guys are so sweet. It's so
You
fun.
seriously are the best. Thank you again. All right. We'd love to have you at the crop if that's something that's you're interested in. If it's not, no worries. We're just happy to be a community, honestly. I hope you feel that from us. I hope you just know that we just have a love for our hobby. We have a love for our products. We have a love for you. The QR code on the screen is a direct link to the crop in the shop. So if you want to take your phone and hold it up with the camera, that will give you a link on your phone that you can just click through to it. If you're watching on your phone, you can take a screenshot. And then when you go look at that picture in your gallery, it will also have the link when you tap it. So if that's an easy way to get there. But again, our website is Let's Gather and Glue. Don't forget the let's. It's letsgatherandglue.com. And the crop is on Saturday, January 31st. We hope to see you there.
Yep. And I just added that link one more time, Jana,
Perfect.
for our website. So it's there on wherever you're watching on our YouTube channels. So you can find it there.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining us and hearing about everything. Any last thoughts, Becki?
I just thank you, everybody. It really has been wonderful, a wonderful week, and your excitement is so appreciated. So appreciated. We just love you all so much.
Yep, for sure. Okay, guys, come join us in the group or we'll see you online. All right, thanks again.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody. Thank
everyone.
you.